Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As we all know that it is no news that actresses in the Nollywood industry always fight each other over one thing or the other. If it's not because of a man, it will be because they are beefing each other over someone saying something about the other person. And it usually ends up in a serious fight. As we all know that Iyabo Ojo can be a pain in the ass and she's always entering one matter or the other. And this brings us to between Remi Surutu and Fathia Balogun. Here this year, popular London-based celebrity called Bamidele Omoseyin hosted a burial ceremony in Lagos, and this event was recorded with notable AA-list celebrities outside those that are in the Nollywood industry. At the party, there was a misunderstanding that broke up between the two popular actresses, which is Fathia Balogun and Remy Surutu. Well, one thing led to the other, and before we know it, yam pepper scatter, slaps was flying in the air, and Remy Surutu was alleged to have slapped Fathia Balogun at the party. There were different versions of the story. Some accused Remy Surutu of slapping Fathia, while others say she was held back just before she could slap Fathia Williams. It became a mini pandemonium until certain guests waded in to separate them and frayed nerves calmed. Well, the news of the rift eventually broke out online. There were insinuations of what might have transpired before it was blown out of proportion. It was generally believed that actress Fathia Balogun must have offended the veteran actress at a point before the rift was blown out. This is because so many fans of Remy Surutu have the opinion that she may be a disciplined person, both in movie and in real life. She might not take jack shit from people, but you barely see her involved in any scandals that has to do with her reputation or her name. And Fathia Balogun must have stepped and overstepped her boundaries with Remy Surutu before she decided to confront her and slapped her at the party. Remy Surutu has been having grudges with Fathia Balogun because of her disrespectful act, and she has vowed to teach her some lesson any day, anytime they meet. And this was when she took up the opportunity when they met at this party. Other rumor mongers also added that Fathia Balogun has been romantically linked with the London-based celebrant whom Remy Surutu regards as a younger brother. People were of the specification that Iyabo Ojo must have fed Remy Surutu with many of Fathia's alleged escapades. Gist is for the later. After the whole incident, the attempt to actually have an interview with either of them proved abortive until they were able to spot Remy Surutu at a location. That is, city people were able to spot her and they were able to ask her one or two questions, and she said she had no regret slapping Fathia Balogun at all. And in her words, she said, and I quote, "My fight with Fathia Williams started when I began hearing all manner of jargon he was saying about me. I heard she's been going about running me down in presence of many of our colleagues and movie producers. She's messing up big time, and somebody needed to put her in a place where she belongs. This is the person I took in like a sister. We were very close when she joined the industry. I can say it boldly that I was instrumental to our relationship with Said Balogun then. They were both living with me in Magodo. I had to send them out because they were always fighting and they almost enjoyed my mother. I don't know why she suddenly grew that hatred for me and started running me down. Till date, I still cannot say what I have done to deserve that from her. There are so many other things she did that I can't say here. Fathia is so full of herself, probably because they used to deceive her by calling her the queen of all actresses. Belawantani. I decided to confront her and deal with her at the event because somebody needed to call her to order, and God saved her that day, and thank God for the intervention of other colleagues around. I told her, if you move closer to me, I will break bottle on your head. When people started calling us to settle it amicably, I told them I'm not ready to settle anything with her, and I don't feel remorseful for attacking her. I have no regrets at all. She's really messing up and she needed to be put in her place. End quote. This was Remy Surutu explaining why she had to attack Fathia Balogun at the event and treat her fuck up. Well, Remy Surutu, as fondly called, is a famous Nigerian actress, entrepreneur, and entertainer. She was born in May 14th. Years of her birth were unknown. And well, she hails from Ondo State in southwestern Nigeria. And you know Ondo people with their agidi, they know they agree. Well, Fathia Balogun didn't say anything, has never granted any interview concerning this matter or say anything or as to why the issue transpired between them. A lot of things have been said about Fathia in the Nollywood industry, which brings us to the gist of Iyabo Ojo's fight with Fathia Balogun as well. There's a particular guy called Benga Noble, aka Ashiwaju Istanbul, and has identified as the cause of the fight between Iyabo Ojo and Fathia. However, a popular blogger called Gist Lover has brought out the matter, and he said said, Asiwaju Istanbul is a married man based in Turkey and also an Agbawo. He likes to press laptop a lot. He is Otumba Cash friend too, so it's Auntie Iyabo that was with the man before. Winks. She was even the one that named the lounge Away Cause Fight. So some years back, actress Iyabo took Auntie Fathia to Turkey to celebrate Fathia's birthday, and along the line, Mama too was in for a surgery then. We remember the story of Iyabo being in a coma in Turkey then. Well, it happened that Fathia Balogun is the brain behind how the story went viral on the media, and to even add salt to injury now, Auntie Iyabo and the so-called man are no more into each other again, but the man still dig Auntie Fathia. So Auntie Iyabo was mad, like, I took you to this place now. He even want to host your birthday for you without my consent this year. This is a man who is younger than these two aunties all. But this man self carry a child. Those days where this actress will go to his IREKE residence to cook for him and his boys. It was a popular gist lover explaining what started the rift between the two actresses. This was because Fathia Balogun snatched a young man from Iyabo Ojo and at the same time went about spreading false news concerning her that she went for a surgery for her butt. Meanwhile, she did tummy talk. On trying to get back at Fathia, Iyabo Ojo also decided to host and sponsor Said Balogun's birthday, since the other young man decided to sponsor Fathia Balogun's birthday. Same time, they later revisited their fight when Fathia Balogun took to her Instagram page, pay condolence to Iyabo Ojo when she lost her mother. And since Iyabo Ojo doesn't have the time to respond or whatsoever, Fathia Balogun got angry and brought down the post and decided not to say anything concerning it anymore. And this fight is still ongoing. So people are of the specifications and the speculations that Remy Surutu must have heard one or two things concerning Fathia from Iyabo Ojo, coupled with the fact that she was unappreciative of the fact that she accommodated Fathia and her husband, and also she has been going about bad-mouthing her and very disrespectful to her. I'm interested you to know that Remi Surutu actually grew up in a rich home, as she reveals that at a young age she was driven to school in an exotic car with a befitting education which made her the way she is today. It will interest you to know that she is someone who is actually very much educated. Remi Surutu began acting in 1985 when she was featured in the classic TV series Village Headmaster. She was shot to fame and recognized in the Nigerian movie industry after starring in a major character in the movie Surutu, a movie that was very successful and earned her a stage name, Remy Surutu. Her name is actually Remi Oshodi. Remy took a break from acting to work as a mortician in the popular funeral service company Ebony Casket. When you hear mortician, for a layman who doesn't understand what that is, these are people that embalm dead bodies. She returned to the Nigerian Nollywood industry after a few years and has so far starred in several other movies. She has indeed proven to be a good actress, very creative and highly talented with good interpretation of role in movies. Well, the fight is still on and are yet to settle this. Well guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe and drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.